I'm always doing something in service of the man's storyline, which gets so boring, but you don't realize what you're doing until you're offered, alternatives.
Okay, so we got the bromance going with the
Yes.
obvious leads. Is there any bromance coming up this second season?
Oh.
With the women? Any bromance?
We want that.
Yeah, because we haven't been in any
We
scenes
want some
together.
girl power.
None. Michelle, you haven't been in with Michelle, no? We haven't had any scenes together. It's all about the boys. Until it's not. Hopefully. We're hoping that happens. We're hoping we get some action this year. We'll see.
But you guys at least get to boss them around.
We do. We're in control in
Yes,
some way.
we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because both of your characters are strong in different ways,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be a really great dynamic just to see.
How they would react together. I would love to see that because you're such a quiet powerhouse. With you're sitting and watching and observing, and then Trish is never quiet. How would that look in a scene?
It'd be really cool.
Maybe I should
think
come to you to
everyone-
get help.
No, I need to get out of my office. I really do.
Come
I
in
think
the house. Yeah. Okay.
Gail needs to blow off some steam.
How does she do that at the shooting range?
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm like, just look at. I'm just writing it down.
All the writers.
Yes.
Jordana, last time we spoke, you said that you try to project out your therapist on screen. I wonder if you had a chance to share that with her and
No, I don't want to make her feel self-conscious. But I observe how she's reacting sometimes, or if she starts talking about her personal life, I'm like, is that with Cahill? I don't know. So it's like I'm paying for therapy, but I'm also taking acting notes. It's lovely.
I love that. I didn't know that. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys learn anything about real police work while working on the show?
We had remember that guy that
the
was
one
for
yes,
the first
I know
couple
who
of
you're talking about.
episodes?
Yeah.
He was a consultant, a technical consultant,
Yeah.
and he was just this wealth of knowledge. And so, he's not there anymore, but we got to quiz
liked him a lot.
him with all our questions.
Yeah.
And he was awesome.
But because we don't get to do much of the action, it's not like they shared so much with us. But we asked anyway. But they do have someone on set all the time just to make sure we're doing the right thing.
Do you think that's really important, especially now? So the original or the movie franchise was set in the 80s. You get away with a lot of stuff that's not real, but now it's just a Google search away. Do you think it's more important now to be
Authentic?
accurate to the
I
reality?
do, for sure. Yeah.
I do too, but it's also, I feel like with the tone of the show, I don't know if anyone would be like, wait a second. That's
They do that though.
Like Cahill, I thought I was a therapist, but all of a sudden I'm talking about prescribing something for Riggs, and I'm like, wait a second, oh, I'm a psychiatrist. Okay, cool. I didn't realize that. So I just think with television, it's like people just want to escape as well. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think we have some of the audience is really diligent and careful and cares about that stuff, and some don't.
some
It just
don't,
depends.
It's so true, because we talked about that. You said, oh, I don't feel this.
I do now.
You have a dual degree.
Yeah, totally.
Is your character still a lawyer?
She is, but now she's working for corporate, right? I would love to see her run for governor or mayor. I just put that out there.
That'd be cool.
Wouldn't that be out?
Yeah,
I
that'd be
should've
really
held
cool.
on to
Those
that.
ideas, how much input do the writers take? Do you guys
Give
get to
us?
chat with them and say,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, think about it. Think of being a writer and needing to pound out 22 episodes. That is
Yeah,
so.
that's
so
a lot.
If I think they're really open to it, which is so cool. And I also think you have to be so careful what you say around them because
They'll put it in.
Because there are times where I'm like, wait a second, that sounds very familiar to what's going on in my life right now. Like, how strange. But yeah, they're very collaborative, which is great. That's the beauty of shooting a show in LA and
Yeah.
being close to the writer's room.
Absolutely.
It's very cool.
Yeah. And we give our suggestions. They don't always take them.
Yeah, not always.
But we do give them.
Yeah.
Now, the showrunner told us Riggs is going to go through some daddy issues now.
Yes. Oh, wow, he
Passed
told
over
you that.
yeah.
Okay, we can talk about that then. Hey.
Are you going to deal with that with him? Is that going to come
No,
out
for
during
sure.
your
Yeah.
sessions?
For sure.
Yeah.
And I will too.
absolutely.
In a different way. Yeah. And it's going to be, the show has comedy, so you'll see some comedy, of course, in it. But this is a serious part of the story, right? And so there will be times where both our characters are helping him through this process, and I think it's beautiful, and I think the audience will love it. Yeah.
So, Keesha, Mr. and Mrs. Murtach are set to hit a rough patch.
Mhm.
Can you reveal a little more as to that arc?
What can I say? What I will say is I love that that's happening, because in reality, couples deal with stuff, and I think the show wants to show a real couple that loves each other deeply, and that will always exist. But what happens when there's conflict? How do they deal with it? How do they get through it and get to the other side of it? So you will see that. I'm not sure I can say much about what happens, but I think right away you'll start seeing little bits and pieces of jealousy. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but there it goes. On my husband's part, on Murtaugh's part, and where does that go? So I think you'll start seeing little bits and pieces of jealousy.
The social media for Lethal Weapon shows tall, dark, and handsome Scotty Pippen. Would he be the cause of such a...
I will not say, but yes, Scottie Pippen will have an appearance in our show, and he was tall, dark, and handsome. How about that?
Now, speaking off what he said, like,
Yeah.
you catch yourself going on social media while the show is airing to see the audience's reaction.
Oh yeah, we live tweet with the show, which we were talking about before. We have to watch the show again because you're live tweeting and you're not even enjoying the show because you're like you have to answer the fans. So, but we love doing that and finding out what they love, and we know what's coming. Wait until they see this part. We love that, but then we have to watch it again to really get the full gist of it. Yeah.
Jordana, I know it's probably cliche, but have they ever spoken about Riggs and your character romance? I mean, has anyone brought that
They
up?
have. I actually love it when the audience talks about that because I think it's they're picking up on something that it's not in the writing overtly.
No,
it's kind of like it's kind of just a vibe that's there. But I would like to draw it out in the same way that Rachel and Ross and Rachel, like that storyline is, or I think it was Jack and Diane and Cheers. Was it Jack and Diane?
Yeah,
Or
that's
was that
right.
the song?
No, that's right.
That's the song.
That's Diane and Sam and Diane.
Sam.
Yes, thank you.
Sam.
On Cheers. Because I think the minute she crosses that line, like all trust is
Yeah.
broken. So
Weird.
that's tough. But there are always fantasy sequences and all that kind of stuff. We could do it in a creative way.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think it will happen, like the finale of our show in
Yeah.
in 8 years. Yeah.
Do you guys know if there's like some source on the internet there's chatter about Riggs' mustache?
Yeah. Some people hate it. Some people love
I
it.
love his mustache. What are they doing?
Some people hate it.
It's
Some
like
people
they
love
find
it.
Yeah, like she
Yeah.
said, but some people are wondering because like no one really uses that style of mustache. So
Yeah, the water.
Wouldn't it be of Riggs to use that mustache? But yeah, there's conflict with the mustache.
Oh, they need to keep that mustache.
It's not that mustache
I
is
love
not going
facial
anywhere.
hair. Like my husband's like a full on beard. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's nice.
It is really
yeah,
nice.
just you gotta make sure it's trimmed up right here.
Yeah.
You don't want to
The haters need to keep it quiet.
Yes, he's
Right?
not. That mustache is not going anywhere.
Discover chic.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
rugged. It's rugged. It's
I like that. I'm gonna use
Tom
it. Why?
Selleck
I'm
hot,
like-
don't you think?
Huh?
It's like Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
Hot.
Bringing it back. That was the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Freddie Mercury.
that's also a theory.
It's not like Freddie Mercury.
I guess.
It's like Magnum PI.
No, Freddie Mercury's a sexy mustache.
Yeah, I guess. But Magnum's was a little better. It was full. It was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
It was kept
sexy.
really clean. Yeah. Because that's important.
So there's a lot of action on the show. But
Yes.
You guys will get to be part of it sometimes, right?
We're hoping.
You're
We're hoping.
We're pitching that constantly.
Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both can do that, and I think it would be a really great. Listen, I have lots of ideas, and I'm always giving those ideas.
Totally.
Maybe you can be that.
No, not us. No.
Victim. No.
We're saving
No.
somebody.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're saving Riggs and Roger.
Yeah.
They're
That would be
kidnapped.
really fun.
Yeah. And I get with her, and I come, and I'm like, listen, we have to save them. She's like, with her gun that she keeps in
Totally.
her office for the crazies.
Totally.
You know, Trish has a gun.
And I would love for Avery at the end of the episode
You
to
know
be
she
like,
has
oh, it was definitely Riggs and Murtach, and then for it to be us.
Yeah, we walk
that
in,
would be
we're like-
flip it.
Yes.
Yeah.
We just wrote an episode.
Totally.
Yeah.
Done.
It's good.
Done and done.
Yeah.
You guys That's a great idea.
I know, they're really good. We do actually really share this with the
Yes,
writers.
we do.
I don't know if they're going to.
Ad nauseum.
Ad nauseum. They're
He's
sick of us.
literally going to see us at the party tonight and
Be
walk,
like-
and walk backwards and be like, oh, no.
Here they come again.
Not that.
Can you talk
Like
about, or play about these professional women? I mean, these women can hold their own. They don't need a
Absolutely.
man, you know, so can you talk about playing such a character and being on TV and providing such role models for younger generations? When we were
Yeah.
growing up, we didn't have that.
No, we didn't.
It's funny that the shift has happened so quickly,
Yeah.
you know, because I feel like within, I mean, I've been working since I was 15, but in the last decade, characters have gone from, I'm playing the girlfriend, I'm playing the wife, you know, I'm always doing something in service of the man's storyline, which gets so boring, but you don't realize what you're doing until you're offered, you know, alternatives. And now when you watch TV, it's like Handmaid's Tale, and, I mean, just Ozark has great roles, like Laura Linney on that. I mean, everything is so rich that I just feel like if you put up a role and it's one-dimensional, no one's going to buy it. No one's going to watch it because it's not a reflection of what women are like. Because
No.
we're almost, no offense, but we're almost more interesting than men because we're so in touch with our feelings
No
and emotions, and we're so, do you know what I mean? So it's like the fact that there's so many female writers out there and directors. I mean, it's just an exciting time to be on television. So it's great that that's reflected on our show. And I will
Absolutely.
stop ranting.
No, I think it's beautiful what you're saying. I think what you're really saying in terms of more interesting is that we don't get to see women do anything other than, or in the past, of be the wife or the girlfriend and supporting the guy's storyline, which there's a place for that. You know, there's women that still stay home, which is beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that, but it needs to be
Yeah,
balanced.
but they,
We
even
need
they
to
have
say-
stories. that
Even
are
they
like-
have stories,
like
yes.
sometimes,
Little cuckoo.
Yeah.
Well, not to say that, let's be clear, that all stay at home are not cuckoo, but I'm just saying that everybody has stories. And so I'm excited that we have a balance on television now. You might have a stay-at-home mom, which is beautiful, but you also have a woman who's doing, has a career and is a great mother and a great wife, and she's not a wife, and she's, you know, there's a lot of storylines that I think that are great, and I'm excited for our show because we're showing these beautiful women who are doing it all and doing it really well. And I don't know, I just love that girls and boys get to see this on television, that women are capable of everything as much as the men.